Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Trophy Hunter series here, picking back up with Newcastle. It is the start of the new season, which means we have plenty of transfers to go over and everything along those lines. I need to go back over. We ended up getting into the Europa Conference League, so that is something to look forward to, I suppose. But more importantly, what you guys are really here for is how I spent Newcastle's money. Very interesting. They gave me $240 million for this transfer window. Some things have happened. I've signed some players. Not all of them are probably going to be around for very long. But let's hop into it. Obviously, this is very strange. Having that type of money spend, and yeah, go into the history here. So we'll start here. I made some other signings back before in the end of 23, so they won't show up here. I'll go back in a second. Nicholas Otamendi was already a future signing for us, so I did not make this signing, but he is here nonetheless. Serginho Dest. I wanted some backup here at left back. Not a bad little deal for 22 million. Play left and right, which is fantastic for us. Cole Palmer from Man City. A youngster. He can play winger or attacking mid. Just looks pretty impressive, honestly. Already slots up there with some of the best of our players. Cody Gakpo. This is an interesting one, mostly because we had Alexander Isaac. And what happened was Alexander Isaac was sold for 97 million up to 109 million. He is fantastic, don't get me wrong, but for that type of money, he was gone. So Cody Gakpo will come in and he will play forward, and I'm going to go ahead and start training him a striker. Advanced forward on attack. And that is going to be that. I should look at the rest of these out here. Ryan Fraser, but no one really in particular. Two other major signings happened back here. Declan Rice from West Ham, 92 million. I don't think a whole lot needs to be said about this. He's a fantastic player, and he's joining us. So there's that. And then the other one was Josko Gvardiol, is how I'm going to pronounce it, but it's probably wrong. Center back or left back, whatever we want him to play. Incredible player, obviously. What more needs to be said? So we are going to be lining up like this. Hallmark there, and that looks pretty good. Yeah. We might throw Otamendi in there for now. Might be our starting lineup here. Target, Trippier, Otamendi, Gvardiol in the back line with Bigelow in goal. Yes. Ugarte, Bruno Guimaraes, Declan Rice, center of midfield. One thing that I am realizing it here is it is quite a defensive lineup. So I'm going to put him a little bit further forward. Rice can go Carlero on support. That looks good for him. I might even give Mr. Rice instructions to get further forward. And that should help us kind of get forward, even though we do have quite defensive players. Elmiron's still going to be here for now. I do at some point wish strengthen that right wing, maybe January. Who knows? I don't know if I'll get money, but this is probably going to be it. for the season. And after this season, who knows, we might be moving on, depending on where we finish. Okay. That being said, it is time to get into the new season here with Newcastle. And I'm excited. I think we have a very, very good team. Ball winning, they're on defend. That's good. We have a very, very, very good team here in season 2 for us. We should be able to get some victories here, honestly, and really push. I don't know. I mean, obviously, when you look at the Premier League, you got the likes of, where is it? Man City. I saw they made some transfers here. Let's just look at their transfers. Yeah, Ousmane Dembele, 83 million up to 116 million. Obviously, he's a fantastic player. Outs, Cole Palmer to us was a thing. I don't remember spending 52 million on him, but maybe I did. They've also got Pedro. They've got Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Just a pretty good team. They're going to be fantastic, obviously. Elsewhere, we have Liverpool. Let's take a look at their transfer history. Nacho from Real Madrid. Pepe from Porto. Good signing there. No outs. And last year, they had Serge Milinkovic-Savic, who incredible. Chelsea seem to have been spending not very much money, 56 million out. Chalobah out, SP and Loftus-Cheek out. And only Gabriel Barbosa in, but that is quite a good signing. It used to be a good signing. I forget that he's 26 now. So Chelsea, unlike in real life, not spending a ton of money. Got Arsenal. Sorry, guys. I just want to keep an eye on kind of what everyone's doing. Coop Miner's in. Good signing for Arsenal there. Vignato. Porta. Yep. Arsenal not making a ton of signings, but still going to be a very, very, very good team, obviously. Rasmus Højlund. This is a man that a lot of people are signing these days. Paulo Dybala, 19 million. He is 27 now, but that seems to be quite a good coup for them. Dennis Suarez, getting up there in age, so it is what it is. And they signed Aspi. Interesting. What about last year? Vasquez. A lot of great looking signings, to be honest with you, other than the Man City ones. So, with that being said, I have done all of this with no cuts, so I might as well just keep it going here. Although I have not saved in a little while. So let us go ahead and hop into the West Ham game. Do that, go to balanced. And who does that have for us? Ramirez, Price, Ugarte, Otamendi, Botman, Desguardiol here is interesting. Don't think I want that. I want him. Where is my... Who am I looking for? Excuse me. I guess this is what we're going to go ahead and hop in with. Let's go. Let's see how the team is looking. Dest. Is that because Trippier? That's who it is. Okay, Dest is going to come on there. Trippier is going to be played, obviously. Okay, let's submit the team. Let's see where we end up. First game of the season against West Ham. Obviously, we have taken their best player in Declan Rice. Excuse me. Okay. Looking at their team, they got Scamacca up there, which is pretty interesting. Renato Sanchez. West Ham are a fine team. for sure. But we are just better and should play like it, honestly. We should be quite defensive, so it should be kind of tough for teams to score on us. Hopefully. I've obviously your teams like City, Chelsea, Man United, Man City. I already said that. Liverpool. Should they're going to score no matter what. But hoping hoping that we've done enough to be a little bit more defensive, while still having great attacking players. Go forward. Maximum being one of them. Gakpo in there as well. Palmer, the new signing. Gakpo is through. Gakpo scores 11 minutes into his Newcastle debut. Unbelievable. I will take that as a victory for myself. I am the best manager in the Premier League. Don't quote me on that one. Do not quote me on that one. Great start to the game. Obviously, love to see Gakpo getting involved early. Hopefully, often as well. See how the rest of this game goes. It looks like we're doing well controlling against West Ham here. Gakpo through again. Can he get his second? Could be offsides. Could be offsides. Isn't. Gakpo, 17 minutes into the season, already has 2 goals. Bruno Guimaraes, Palmer again with, is that his second assist here? I think it is. Okay, 20 minutes in. Can we get Gakpo a hat trick before halftime? It was a ball to try to get it. This Palmer fella is running rampant. I do love to see it, the youngster. He might just take the place of Almiron, to be honest with you. I wasn't very impressed with him in FM, to be. Okay, Palmer on the outside of the 18 into Trippier. Otamendi. That's going to be the highlight. Doing very well. 61% possession so far. Great amount of shots and on target. Very pleased. I mean, as a manager, sometimes you just have to, hold your hands up and say, good job, team. They're playing very, very well. Guardiol out to St. Maximum. Tries a shot. That was interesting. Trippier here. Corner kick. Bruno Guimaraes. Garte. Palmer. Really trying to get Palmer his goal here. Looks like 2. He deserves it. I believe he's on 2 assists, so yeah, 2 assists for Cole Palmer. The youngster from City. Wonderful, wonderful. Well done, team. If we stay healthy, I think this is a team that could put up a fight for the title. Our depth is where we're severely lacking, obviously. Only so many $90 million signings that I can make each transfer window. Maximum here, giving it away to Lucas Paqueta, who's through to Bowen. That was a save, and that was Bowen's last interaction of the game. 70 minutes gone. St. Maximum not playing particularly exciting. Joe Willett can go ahead and come on. Trippier is struggling. Dest will come on for him. I love having Dest in the team. Talk about someone that can play right and left wing. That's just amazing. Alex Scott will go ahead and come in. Another youngster, advanced playmaker on support. And let's go forward with that and see what happens. St. Maximum. Not quite good enough. 70 minutes gone. Really looking to just see the game out. But obviously, if we get Gakpo's hat trick, that would be kind of a highlight to the start of the season. Trippier tries a shot. Declan Rice. What was that? Got a little too excited against his former team, I do believe. Throwing for us. 74 minutes gone. Playing good possession football. Gakpo tries to get there. Not quite going to do it, though. Team's playing really well together, though. I am quite happy with Scott's through in towards Willock, but not quite. And now they are going to... That was a little too easy. I don't particularly like that. But we were really far forward there. Otamendi just gets outpaced by Scamacca. West Ham are a bit on the offensive here. Game out. That's why I wasn't paying attention. I thought we pretty much had this in the bag, but they did really pull it back. Still gonna end up winning. Otamendi had a terrible game. Absolutely terrible. Well done. That was a very good win for us. Okay, guys, I think that is going to be it for the episode. Gakpo, fantastic. Putting us in 4th place. Man United got hammered by Tottenham, it looks like. It was. Hey, so that is that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the schedule here. This is probably going to be a 1 game per episode. Because that'll probably keep us around 10 minutes. It's just be quick fire episodes. Especially this season. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a trophy or not, but after this season, I will be looking probably move on to a different team. But let's just say let's come back for the Man City game. That'll give us a couple of games in between here. One against Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham. And we'll kind of see where we're sitting here in the league at that point. We'll kind of have a good feel for our team. Playing well, are we playing well against Arsenal? Are we playing well against Tottenham and Chelsea? Those are the real tests that I'm worried about. We should always be beating the West Ham, Bournemouth, Wolves, Villa. And we'll just have to go ahead and see. So, guys, tell me, who do you think is going to be the signing of the season? Who would you have signed is a better question. Do you think I made any mistakes? I want to hear. I really do want to hear. I'm very interested in what you guys would do with $240 million in the transfer window. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.